going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back out here to Gary Lamb Field here on an absolutely beautiful Monday evening for some high school baseball. Again, if you missed it just before the game, the Loretto Mustangs dedicated their home dugout to the late assistant coach Toby Dunn. It's really good to, and it's a perfect opponent to have such a great ceremony. Again, you're dedicating the home dugout to Coach Toby Dunn, and the Muscle Shoals Trojans come to town with a man standing in, strangely enough, in the away dugout with Muscle Shoals head coach Gary Lamb, the man who the field is named after here. But again, great to have Coach Lamb and the Muscle Shoals Trojans in here. The Trojans, this will be their final regular season game. The Mustangs open up their final week of regular season play. Mustangs come in at 12-8 on the season. Muscle Shoals 7-19. We'll go over the starting lineups brought to you by Prime Automotive. First for the Mustangs, it's a Monday, so Kason Springer, the senior lefty, will be on the mound. His catcher will be number 15, Vinny Veloz. At first base will be number 10, Raleigh Ellis. At second base, number 1, Grant Fisher. At shortstop, number 13, Mason Tidwell, with John Tucker playing the hot corner at third base. Playing in the outfield from left center to right, it will be Braden Bennett, Dylan Thompson, and Jaden Aaron. Cooper Burleson will be DHing for Vinny Veloz. Starting for the Trojans on the mound will be number 7, Gavin Parrish. His catcher will be number 3, Will Vance. At first base, number 4, Griffin Hollis. At second base will be number 5, Wes Vance. At shortstop, number 11, Hudson Jones. At third base will be number 9, Jackson Jacobs. In left field will be number 15, Nick Grissom. In center field will be number 26, Tate Jones. And Trey Love, number 1, will be out in right field for the Trojans, with Ryan Fike DHing for Nick Grissom. Mustangs batting order stays pretty similar, with Fisher, Tidwell, Springer, Ellis in the top 4. John Tucker batting 5th, with Burleson batting 6th. And then the three outfielders, Aaron Thompson, Bennett, round out the bottom half of the order. For the Trojans, leading things off will be Tate Jones, the center fielder, followed up by Hudson Jones, the shortstop, and Trey Love, the right fielder. Will Vance, the catcher, batting cleanup, with Jackson Jacobs batting fifth, Ryan Fike, the DH, batting sixth, and Griffin Hollis, the first baseman, batting seventh, Gavin Parrish, their starting pitcher, batting eighth, and Wes Vance, the second baseman, batting ninth. And again, Nick Grissom getting batted for by Ryan Fike. So while the teams finish doing ground balls and we get the national anthem and post-game introductions out of the way, we'll be back for the first pitch here in a minute. You're watching Loretto Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Corey Rochelle, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Tennessee Valley Media Group. And first off, I want to say to all of our loyal customers, thank you. It's because of you that we're able to bring you all the games on the X Sports Network and all the weather coverage that you see here at Tennessee Valley Weather. Second off, I want to reach out to all of you that's in our county and our surrounding area, all you small business owners, large business owners who would like to take your business and marketing to the next level. We have outstanding numbers. Our products are seen all over the state and all across the United States. So feel free to reach out to us. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you could just simply pick up the phone and call us here at the office. We look forward to speaking with you in the future. Thanks.
Hey Lawrence County, it's time to put your health first at the Healthy Loco Wellness Expo. Join us on Friday, May the 1st at First Choice Health from 8 to 11 a.m. or from 2 to 6 p.m. And we have something for everyone. We're offering low-cost blood work starting at just $10, plus free screenings for blood pressure, dental health, stroke assessment, while discovering the complete system of care that you have available right here in Lawrenceburg. And this year, we're even calling on all of our student athletes. They'll get to experience our new performance zone, where our students will get their free TSSAA sports physicals and learn about proper fueling and recovery from our expert physical therapists. We'll be located at 2121 North Locust Avenue. You can visit us online at southerntnlawrenceburg.com or give us a call at 931-762-6571. We'll see you at Healthy Loco Expert Care right here in Lawrenceburg.
In 2018 and again in 2022, you elected me to be your sheriff. You elected me to lead with experience, fairness, and accountability. Since then, I've worked every day to defend your individual rights, protect your families and your property, and use your taxpayer dollars responsibly. Focused on results and committed to doing the job the right way. I'm proud of what we've accomplished together. Supporting and training our deputies, being tough on crime, fair with citizens, and implementing effective jail programs. I'm a working sheriff, a constitutional sheriff, and I'm committed to continuing the job that you've trusted me to do.
At 1819, you're getting more than just an elevated dining experience here. We'll transport you to another world, a world where historic meets modern. You'll find your classic comfort staples to exotic delicacies, where unique flavors are combined to create your favorite dishes. Whether it's our locally and internationally inspired food or drink, including craft cocktails and local beers, we have something to satisfy every palate. If you're looking for your next meal or ready to host an event, discover the magic of 1819 today on the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southern.craftmfg.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Gary Lamb Field. First pitch about to get underway between your Loretto Mustangs and the visiting Muscle Shoals Trojans. Again, Trojans come in 7-19 on the season. A 6A school out of the state of Alabama. The Mustangs 12-8, coming off a weekend series split with Lawrence County. Getting the win here at Gary Lamb Field on Friday night, suffering a loss in 9 innings on Saturday up at Tom Cruise Field. Last week of the regular season for the Mustangs and their technical bye week when it comes to district play. So the other 4 teams in District 9 going to have to play it out. The Mustangs right now have at least a tie for first place locked up. And it's Monday, so Kason Springer will be the arm on the mound for the Mustangs. The senior lefty has been excellent throughout the season. Got an appearance in at least each of our against each district opponent. Only gave up 1 run in each of those, or 1 run combined in all 4 of those starts. So good to see him back on the mound here against Muscle Shoals on a Monday. Had an appearance Saturday. Pitched the 7th inning against Lawrence County. With Mustangs trying to secure the win in that one. So I'm not sure if that's going to affect his pitch count too much tonight. And again, a warm welcome back to the man who this field is named after. Gary Lamb bringing his Marshall Shoals Trojans to town for their final regular season matchup.
Our guest announcer this evening, Bennett Cotton. Bennett is 6 years old.
Again, Coach Lamb spent many years in that dugout as the home team, and then again, about 10 to 12 years ago, made the move to the other dugout, which again was dedicated today to former Mustangs assistant coach Toby Dunn. And stepping in is the Trojan center fielder, number 26, Tate Jones. And the first pitch from Springer will stay low for ball one.
Shows the center fielder, number 26, Tate Jones.
Next pitch in there for a strike. The 1-1 from Springer is going to be fouled back into the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Jones.
I think it's 1-2. Yeah, 1-2.
1-2. Swung on, foul down the first baseline. Good Mustangs fairly successful last week, a 3-1 week. Again, 1 game incomplete. That will be picked up on Thursday here against Battle Creek. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung up the middle. Tidwell. And it eats him up at shortstop. And E6 to open us up. And Jones, the leadoff batter, reaches.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Hudson Jones.
So Hudson Jones, the Trojan shortstop, will step up. And the leadoff man reaching on an error. Not the way you'd like to start things defensively if you're the Mustangs. So Jones, you would assume good speed, being the center fielder. Takes his lead. First pitch, and it gets by Veloz. Jones going to take off for second. And Tate Jones, that is, and he's there safely. So leadoff man in scoring position. And Veloz going to go have a quick word with Case and Springer. Seems like they may have gotten a bit crossed up there. So the 1-0 in there for strike one. Springer working the bottom of the zone. Again, not a cloud in the sky today and not really much of a breeze. The flag out there in left field, not much movement. And Springer, the 1-1. That one will stay low for ball two. And the 2 balls and 1 strike here to Jones. The next pitch from Springer catches the outside corner for strike 2. And now a 2 ball, 2 strike count to the shortstop, Hudson Jones. Springer comes set. 2-2. Swung on and missed, first strikeout. 1 down in the inning. That strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. Trey Love, the Trojan right fielder, will step up. Huge first out there for the Mustangs. Springer able to strike out Jones, the Hudson Jones, to keep Tate Jones in place there at second. So one of Tate Jones' fellow outfielders, Trey Love, will take a first pitch outside for ball 1. The 1-0. In there for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Springer. That one misses inside, ball 2. On deck for Muscle Shoals is the catcher, Will Vance. 2-1. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Now the count even at 2. Two. High and inside, loads the count up full. Springer may have been trying to dust Love off the plate a little bit there. Springer coming with the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kason Springer. 2 down here in the inning. So another strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. Will Vance. Muscle Shoals catcher 2 up with 2 outs, a runner on second. Another right-handed bat. Will face the left-handed Kason Springer. First pitch, low and outside, catches the zone for strike 1. Mustangs infield today. Again, Raleigh Ellis at first, Grant Fisher at second, Mason Tidwell holding things down at shortstop, and then John Tucker at third. The 0-1. Swung on and miss. Got him fooled with a high fastball. Now 0-2. Ground ball right side, and it will stay foul. Good glove over there at first base by Raleigh Ellis. Again, Raleigh's had a great year defensively and offensively for the Mustangs. Still no balls, 2 strikes to Vance. The 0-2 from Springer, and that one's fouled off again. Springer jammed him up a little bit there, and the late swing rolled it foul down the first baseline. So still no balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch swung on up the middle, and it's going to get through for a base hit. Coming around third to score is Jones, and Muscle Shoals is on the board first. Tate Jones comes all the way around from first and scores, reaching on an error. The RBI single from Vance puts Muscle Shoals on the board.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Jackson Jacobs.
So Jackson Jacobs, the third baseman, up to bat now. Pinch runner coming in for the Trojans. Looks like number 13, Bo Ritter. That first pitch is lined foul. Springer coming in with the 0-1 and will actually pick back to first. So no ball, 1 strike count to the Muscle Shoals third baseman, Jacobs. And that one lined through the right side, and Ellis, what a play at first, as the Mustangs first baseman gets the glove in the air and snares that one for the third out. So the leadoff man reaches on an error and comes around to score. The Mustangs will bring their bats to the plate when we return. You're watching Loretto Baseball here on the X Sports Network. When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Loretto. Michael Marks bringing you Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network. Muscle Shoals able to scratch a run across in the top half of the first. The leadoff man and center fielder Tate Jones was able to reach off an error. A pass ball allowed him to get to second, and then an RBI single from catcher Will Vance put Muscle Shoals on the board. But two strikeouts from Kason Springer and a beautiful defensive play at first base by Raleigh Ellis gets the Mustangs out of the inning. So the Mustangs will go 1-2-3 here in the first. Fisher, Tidwell, and Springer. Grant Fisher had a great weekend against Lawrence County. He was able to reach base a handful of times in both games. Mustangs offense scored 19 combined runs, 10 on Friday night, 9 on Saturday. And that series split. So Fisher will face Gavin Parrish, who gets a first pitch swing and miss. The 0-1. Fisher shows bunt, gets it back, called strike two. And with two strikes, the corner infielders will back up. And time called by Fisher. Again, quickly in a 0-2 count. The 0-2. Breaking ball popped up. That one will get foul out of play. The 0-2. Swung on, foul, back towards his own dugout. So Fisher stays alive with two strikes. The 0-2. Fisher will take that pitch on the outside corner, and home plate umpire will say just misses. High and outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Parrish will step off. One, two. Swung on, foul again. Fisher ahead of the fastball. Again, Mustangs went 3-1 last week. A sweep of district opponent Forest, and then split with rivals Lawrence County on Friday and Saturday. 1-2. That one swung on, back up the middle. A base hit for Fisher. And the leadoff man will reach for the Mustangs, getting down 0-2 early. Fisher battles back and reaches. So the Mustangs' second baseman keeps that bat hot. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 13, Mason Tidwell. Mason's had a great season at the plate. Had a 2-run home run on Friday night and sends that one into the left center field gap. It'll split it in the right center field. Tidwell's going to round and head for second. Fisher heading for third. And the Mustangs have 2 in scoring position with nobody out. Good piece of hitting there from Tidwell. That's an extra base hit brought to you by Green Hill Monument. Now runners on second and third. for Kason Springer. Again, Springer, the Mustangs as a team gave up a run in the first inning, an unearned run. But Springer a chance to help his team, help his cause on the mound with runners at second and third and nobody out. First pitch from Parrish will stay outside for ball one. Springer maybe not his best performances against Lawrence County Friday and Saturday, but again, has been a consistent bat this season. Was able to reach in both games. And he sends that one into right center field. That's going to split the gap and roll all the way to the wall. One run scores as Fisher. Tidwell shortly behind him, and Kason Springer has put the Mustangs in front. A two-run double from the Mustangs pitcher, and it's 2-1. Kalen Goins coming in to run for the Mustangs pitcher. Again, a very good runner on the base paths, so not losing anything without Springer being out there. But, man, the Mustangs have come out swinging the bats excellently tonight. Again, Fisher battles back, sends one up the middle. Tidwell to right center field. Springer to right center field. And now a 2-1 ball game. Raleigh Ellis, the Mustangs cleanup batter, due up. And he'll take a first pitch that will stay outside for ball one. Ellis took a shot on Saturday and had to exit the game. But it seems to be all good back in the lineup today. And already making some great defensive plays. The 1-0. That one swung on foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Parrish trying to settle things down here with his 1-1 pitch. And Ellis will call time. So Ellis steps back in, the 1-1. That one in there for strike 2. So Ellis going to have to battle from behind here. Again, the right-handed bat, Ellis, a great right center field gap between the center and right fielders. If he was to send it anywhere. The 1-2. That one swung on back up the middle, and that's going to drop in front of the shortstop, Jones. Ellis is going to reach on an infield single, and the Mustangs bats keep it going. A single there for, probably roll out in an E6 there for Ellis. Would have been a tough play for Jones. I'll give him a hit up here. So runners on the corners for John Tucker. A man that has been seeing a beach ball at the plate recently. Had an excellent weekend against Lawrence County. Hit his first home run last Thursday in that first half of the game against Battle Creek. And Tucker looks to keep this conveyor belt going. Runners at the corners. First pitch in there for strike 1. Now misses for ball 1. So Game Changer did score Ellis's knock a hit. And that 1-1 skips in. Good job by Vance behind there to scoop that one in. 2 balls, 1 strike to Tucker. John had an excellent performance against Lawrence County on Saturday. Came out of the bullpen. Played third base, played first base, did a great job. And fouls that one off to even the count up at 2-2. Cooper Burleson on deck for the Mustangs. Also had good performances against the Wildcats. And again, that's something you like to see, these young players really coming on late here as we near the postseason. 2-2. Curveball, Ellis taken off for second. They'll pick back to third. Goins there safely. Ellis with the stolen base. And now that takes away the double play ball and loads the count up full. And Raleigh there with the stolen base. Infield in now. 3-2 from Parrish. Swung on and missed for strike 3. First out of the inning as Tucker goes down swinging. Just the first out, though. Now due up the Mustangs DH, the freshman number 11, Cooper Burleson.
The DH, number 11, Cooper Burleson.
Burleson has become a pretty frequent member of the Mustangs lineup each day as he swings through and misses on the first pitch. Adding another left-handed bat to this lineup. Again, it's not too frequent to have a bunch of left-handed bats in high school. And the 0-1, that one's skied out to shallow center field. Jones under it, and tagging up is Goins. Have had a bit of a hesitation. It's going to be a play at the plate, and Goins is out. So that will do it for the first innings. Burleson skies out to the center fielder, and an excellent throw there from Tate Jones. But the Mustangs do recapture the lead as we head to the second inning. Our score, Loretto 2, Muscle Shoals 1. You're watching the X Sports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here at Gary Lamb Field. Start of the second inning. Mustangs able to get scratch 2 runs across in the bottom half of the first. Some good defense by Muscle Shoals is able to get them out of the inning, only allowing 2. Is Springer facing Ryan Fike, the DH for the Trojans, as they'll go 6, 7, 8 here in the second. So again, Springer with the first pitch swung on and miss. And the same result there on the 0-1. As Fike quickly in a hole, 0-2. Springer the 0-2, swung on and missed, a 3-pitch strikeout. His third of the afternoon. One down here in the second. Another strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. So that'll bring up the first baseman, Griffin Hollis. Again, Muscle Shoals, a lineup loaded with right-handed bats to face the left-handed Springer. First pitch to Hollis, swung on and missed. Got him to guess wrong on the elevated fastball. Misses with the 0-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and miss. Springer working the off speed right there. Has Hollis in a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Hollis will call time. And Springer, the 1-2. That one will miss inside for ball 2. Kaysen typically a pretty fast worker on the mound. And comes set with the 2-2. That one swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts once again. Give Springer 4 now on the afternoon. Another strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. 2 down here in the inning. That'll bring up the Muscle Shoals pitcher, Gavin Parrish. As the pitchers look to do duel here with 2 outs here in the second. First pitch breaking ball. Froze up Parrish for strike 1. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Parrish a late swing on the fastball. And a 0-2 hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Springer swung on and missed. Strikes out the side in order. And Kason Springer with 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. The Mustangs will bring their bats back to the plate when we return. You're watching Mustangs Baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X-Sports Network.
And welcome back to Gary Lamb Field here. Bottom of the second inning. Kason Springer must have really liked what he saw with the Mustangs bats at the plate as he saw 3 Trojans in the top half of the second, struck each of them out, and now has 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. The Mustangs will go 6, 7, 8 at the plate here in the second. Jaden Aaron, Dylan Thompson, Braden Bennett, the trio of outfielders, round out the bottom of the Mustangs order. And 3 guys that had excellent weekends as well. I mean, you score 19 runs in 2 games, there's going to be a lot of people that did well, especially in those games only being a combined 14 innings, not 18 as you would in a professional or college game. So Jaden Aaron, the right fielder, will lead things off. First pitch swinging, hits it right at the shortstop, Jones. Oh, Jones, a beautiful play, but the throw carries him off the bag, and Aaron is going to reach. Aaron showing the speed, getting down the line. It's going to be a tough play for Hudson Jones. The throw's a little wide, and Aaron reaches. So the Mustangs already their 5th hit of the game, and that will bring up Dylan Thompson. Center fielder had a good weekend, reaching multiple times in each game.
The center fielder number 23, Dylan Thompson.
And looks to keep that up here against Muscle Shoals. First pitch from Parrish, and Thompson swings at that one towards Jones, the shortstop, and trying to make a double play, and it gets away from him in the left field. Thompson's going to reach on the fielder's choice, but an error allows him to reach. That's now the 3rd player that's been allowed to reach for the Mustangs off of an errant play from Jones. And now the Muscle Shoals pitching coach is coming out to have a word with Parrish. Again, at Alabama High School, I know the playoffs are coming up pretty soon, so I'm not sure if it's this week or next week and what that means for the rotation for Muscle Shoals, if we're seeing their ace or maybe their 3 or their 4. Again, typically if you're playing outside of district play, you're not going to throw one of your main arms, but again, this Monday would be a district game for the Mustangs if there was another team in their district, I guess you could say. So that's why Kason Springer's on the mound, and Maybe just some words of affirmation there for the pitcher, Parrish. Again, realistically, probably should be 2 outs right now, off 2 ground outs. But instead, Aaron and Thompson have both reached, allowing Braden Bennett, the Mustangs left fielder, to come up.
The left fielder, number 16, Braden Bennett.
Corners in for the Trojans infield as Parrish will step off. Bennett's had a great season for the Mustangs. Again, has frequented the top and the bottom halves of the zone, or the batting orders. That first pitch called a strike, picked back to second quickly, and Aaron able to get back safely. Again, it seems as of late that Grant Fisher has really locked down that top of the order for the Mustangs, and Bennett, again, was there at the beginning of the season, has moved to that 9 spot as sort of a second leadoff bat. You'd love to have a guy with his average at the bottom of the order as he swings and misses on the 0-1. So the first baseman in. The 0-2 pops up, foul, out of play, and Bennett will stay alive with 2 strikes. Grant Fisher on deck for the Mustangs. 1 for 1 tonight with a single. The 0-2 to Bennett. Went with the high fastball. Bennett fouls it off out of play. Again, that high fastball, such a hard pitch to lay off. But Bennett able to get the bat up there to foul it off. Now we'll see what Parrish elects to do here with the 0-2. Curveball swung on and missed. Got him with the breaker. Second strikeout for Parrish. And first out here in the second. So we go back to the top of the Mustangs order with the second baseman, number 1, Grant Fisher. Fisher 1 for 1, had that leadoff single. Eventually came around to score off the RBI double from Kason Springer. And takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. Parrish has had some shaky starts to innings, but has done a really good job after settling down to get that first out. The 0-1. That one in the dirt gets away, and the runners will have to get back. It's going to be Thompson got caught a little bit far from first, but able to get back safely. That pitch in the dirt, even the count up, 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Parrish has seemed to have found a pitch he likes with that elevated fastball. And it's given the last 2 Mustangs fits. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, a drop third strike. No throw necessary as first base was occupied. And back-to-back strikeouts for Parrish. Give him 3 on the afternoon. And just as quickly as Aaron and Thompson reach, Bennett and Fisher go down swinging. 2 outs here in the second. So Mason Tidwell 1 for 1, a double and a run scored. Smoked one into the right center field gap his first at bat. Came home just 2 pitches later from the Kason Springer 2-run double. First pitch breaking ball in there for strike 1. Parrish coming with the 0-1. That one misses outside for ball 1. Trying to work low and away with the breaking ball to Tidwell. Parrish to 1-1. In there for strike 2. So Tidwell seeing some pitches. Was pretty aggressive first pitch swinging the last time he faced Parrish. But has elected to watch some pitches go here this at bat, and now has a 1-ball, 2-strike count. And that one, Tidwell gets on that one late and fouls it off. Back behind the Muscle Shoals bullpen. And stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on here in the second inning. The Mustangs a 2-1 lead over Muscle Shoals. This is the regular season finale for the Trojans. The Mustangs, the last regular season Monday. The 1-2 stays outside for ball 2. A brave take there from Tidwell, evens the count up. Parrish coming with the 2-2. Tidwell swings on that one, drives it out to left field. Watch that baby fly. It is out of here. Mason Tidwell, you put 2 on base. That's his third 3-run home run of the year. And the Mustangs explode open to a 5-1 lead. You can kind of feel it coming. It's the third time this year he's brought in 3 off a home run. Already his second extra base hit of the day. So a thunderous applause coming out of that Mustangs dugout as Tidwell has blown this one wide open with another home run. He's hit 3 now in the last 6 days.
Number 4, Kason Springer.
So empties the bases for Kason Springer. He'll take a first pitch called strike. Springer had that 2-run double that brought in the first 2 runs of this game. The 0-1 misses. So Aaron, Thompson, and Tidwell, the 3 that score there. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Springer trying to send one over the right field wall. Now a 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Mustangs starting pitcher, Parrish. And Springer's going to shoot that one through the left side, a base hit. So now Kason Springer, Mason Tidwell, each with 2 hits. As Springer shoots that one through the right side. That'll bring back up Raleigh Ellis. Ellis a single and a stolen base. Goins will come back in to run. Got thrown out at home to end the first inning.
Number 10, Raleigh Ellis.
So Ellis looking to keep the hit parade going. Parrish steps off. Goins returns again to first. Swung on and missed. A big breaking ball there from Parrish. Gets him ahead in the count. The 0-1. Ellis takes that one in there for strike 2. Parrish will step off. Ellis being very patient at the plate tonight. The 0-2. Swung and miss on that one, and that will do it for the inning. So 3 strikeouts in the inning for Parrish. But the Mustangs get 3 in the inning off the 3-run home run from Mason Tidwell. We'll return for the 3rd inning. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, You'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back. Here's some scores from around the area. Lawrence County Wildcats up against Marshall County 4-1. Forest has a 4-3 lead on Summertown. And then right here, the Mustangs a 5-1 lead over Muscle Shoals. From softball earlier in the day, the Lawrence County Lady Cats took down the Loretto Lady Mustangs 14-2 as that one sent out into right center field. Under at the right fielder, Aaron, and we'll bring that in for the first out. Wes Vance goes down swinging there.
Number 26, Tate Jones.
So we come back to the top of the order for Muscle Shoals. It will be Tate Jones. Hit a ground ball to the shortstop, was able to reach on an error and came around to score. And a first pitch strike there from Springer. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Another fastball. And a 0-2 count here to Jones. Springer still a hair under 40 pitches. The 0-2. Curveball dropped it in there. Just missed. Is low. Ball one. One, two. Swung on, foul tip into Vinny Veloz's mitt for out number one. Another strikeout for Kason Springer, make it 6 on the afternoon for the Mustang starter. Hudson Jones, the shortstop, due back up. Struck out swinging his first time up. And first pitch in there for strike one. And that one in there for strike two. A 0-2 count with 2 outs. The 0-2 is swung on and foul out of play. So count remains no balls, 2 strikes here to Jones. So Springer coming set here for the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled. Jones a little late there on the pitch. So the 0-2 once again, Springer. Swung on and missed. That's going to be a drop third strike. Veloz applies the tag, and that is the third out. So Kason Springer, 2 strikeouts in the first, 3 in the second, and 2 in the third. Brings his total to 7 through 3. The Mustangs will bring their bats back to the plate when we return. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi,
I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here, bottom of the third inning. The Mustangs, a 5-0 lead over Muscle Shoals, a 2-run first, due in part to a 2-run double from Kason Springer, a 3-run second due to a 3-run home run from Mason Tidwell, and John Tucker will lead us off here in the bottom half of the third inning. Tucker over one with a strikeout. And we'll watch the first pitch outside for ball one. The 1-0 from Parrish. Misses outside as well, ball two. Swung on and miss. And Parrish there makes some velocities to pick up strike number one. 2-1. Swung on and miss. And Parrish back-to-back good pitches as quickly even the count up at 2. Parrish coming with the 2-2. Taken on the outside corner. That would say a miss, though. Ball 3. Now a full count to John Will Tucker. Payoff pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 3. Make it strikeout number 5 for Parrish. One down in the third. The second time Tucker has gone down swinging today. And stepping in will be Cooper Burleson, the Mustangs DH, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. And Burleson will take a first pitch high and inside fastball for ball 1. Next pitch misses up for ball 2. Gavin Parrish working quickly here on the mound. The 2-0. And Burleson will take that one in there for strike 1. Two-one. Curveball is foul. And really against anybody not named Mason Tidwell and Kason Springer, as has been the case for a lot of guys this year. Parrish has looked pretty comfortable on the mound one time, making his second time through the Mustangs order. 2-2 to Burleson. Swung on and missed, make it strikeout number 6. Averaging at least 2 an inning now is Parrish, 2 down in the third. I'll bring up Jaden Aaron, a single and a run scored his first time up. Hit a ground ball towards the shortstop Hudson Jones. Would have been a tough play for Jones, but the throw brought the first baseman off the bag. And first pitch swinging for Aaron. That's going to be over in foul play and will land on top of the visiting dugout. So Aaron stays alive as that one was able to get out of play. The 0-1. That one stays upstairs for ball one. Next pitch. I believe that was a called strike. It was a different motion than we've seen tonight. 1-2. Misses inside. Evens the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dylan Thompson on deck, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Jay Aaron with 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. And that one hits him. Parrish trying to work high and inside, and maybe a little too high and inside as that one got the shoulder of Aaron. He'll trot down to first. 2-out base runner for the Mustangs. And Dylan Thompson was able to reach on an error his last time up, came around to score a run. He had a ground ball to Jones, the shortstop, and trying to turn 2 as it skipped out of the glove of Jones before he was able to turn to and fire to second baseman Wes Vance.
Number 23, Dylan Thompson.
So Thompson will step in, a runner on first with 2 outs. And swinging on the first pitch, Aaron heading down to second. It's going to be a close play, and he's out. So a good arm back behind the dish for Will Vance, as that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So the Mustangs get a 2-out base runner on the hit by pitch, but Aaron thrown out trying to steal second. We'll start the 4th inning, and when we return, you're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here on the X Sports Network. Michael Marks here, bringing you Mustangs baseball here on a beautiful Monday evening. A little chilly compared to the past couple of days, but again, still beautiful baseball weather as we Kason Springer back out for his 4th inning of work. 7 strikeouts through 3. And a first pitch strike to get us going here in the 4th. 3-4-5 due up for the Trojans. As that next pitch misses outside for ball 1. Trey Love, the right fielder, up for the Trojans right now. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Pitch misses low. As 2 balls and 1 strike here to Trey Love. 2-1 from Springer. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And it evens the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Infield and outfield, a straight alignment here. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Foul tip into the glove of Veloz. Make it strikeout number 8 for Springer, as he is dealing tonight. So 1 down in the inning will bring up the catcher, number 3, Will Vance. Had that RBI single back in the 1st. And Springer trying to keep him off the base paths. First pitch swinging, and that one's fouled into the netting, out of play. The 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Pitch number 50 coming up for Kason Springer. The 0-2. Swung on and missed a drop third strike. Veloz can't find it. And Vance is going to reach off the drop third strike. So strikeout number 8 for Springer, but Vance will reach. So that'll bring up Jackson Jacobs. Had the line out to Ellis at first. Was the last out of the first inning. Looks like Ritter coming back in to run for Vance once again. Another right-handed bat. And first pitch swung on and missed. Springer utilizing the first pitch breaking ball right there. The 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And once again, Springer has another Trojan in a 2-strike count. Ryan Fike on deck. Ritter takes his lead at first. The 0-2. Swung on, foul tip into the glove for strike 3. Make it 9 strikeouts now for Springer.
Number 24, Ryan Fike.
And there with the mid-50s pitch count, rather efficient considering the strikeout numbers. So Fike due up for his second time, 0 for 1 with the strikeout. And Springer starts him off with the first pitch fastball, swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1, they got him caught in a rundown. Play at second, and what a beautiful play. Ellis makes the great throw to Tidwell for the third out. So Springer gets 3 strikeouts in the inning as they throw out the runner Ritter trying to steal second. We'll be back for the bottom half of the 4th inning. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we realize when it comes to sports that seasons begin and seasons end. There's an ever-changing to a new season. In Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, there is appointed a time for everything. There's a time for every event under heaven. Life has its seasons. But one thing that does not change is Jesus Christ. The Bible says He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Put your trust, confidence, and obedience in Him. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
Another excellent inning on the mound from the starting pitcher, Kason Springer, as the Mustangs will go 8-9-1 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And Springer right now, 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 10 strikeouts, as he is just absolutely dealing. So Dylan Thompson will lead things off for the Mustangs here. The center fielder goes first pitch swung on and miss for strike 1. And the 0-1 taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Thompson 0 for 1, but was able to reach on an error his first time. Came around to score. Was one of those 3 runs that was brought in by Mason Tidwell on the home run. And takes that one on the outside corner. They'll say just misses for ball 1. And the 1-2. And Thompson pokes that one out into center field and will drop right into the glove of Tate Jones. Good pursuit put on there by the Trojan center fielder. One down here in the inning. So to the back of the Mustangs order with the left fielder, Braden Bennett. Bennett over one with a strikeout. It's Braden looking to get back in a groove here. And first pitch, half swing, appeal down the first. And actually, they'll just say it called. First strike. Next pitch from Parrish in the dirt, ball one. But really, ever since that home run given up by Mason Tidwell, he has been shut down. The 1-1, that one's lifted out to left field. Bennett sends that one back to the wall and it's on! Braden Bennett with the long ball. The Mustangs' second of the day. And put one more run on the board for the Mustangs. It's 6-1. Bennett got a pitch he liked and took that one for a ride. The Mustangs' second home run of the day. And it's 6-1. I believe Bennett's first home run of the season. Apologies if that's not correct. Grant Fisher. Back to the top of the order for the Mustangs. 1 for 2, a single run scored and a strikeout. As he'll take the first pitch for ball one. The 1-0. Catches the outside corner for strike one. The 1-1. Catches the inside corner for strike two. Again, not much wind blowing out to left tonight, but the Mustangs really making that left field wall pay tonight. Well, I guess whatever's behind it. That pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Grant Fisher. Trying to call time and will be granted that. And nobody on, 1 out. That one swung foul tipped back into the net. So Fisher stays alive with 2 strikes. Trying to follow up the Braden Bennett home run. The 2-2 from Parrish. Breaking ball stays high and inside, loads the count up full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Fisher. So Parrish comes set, the 3-2. Pitch gets the outside corner for strike 3. Another strikeout for Parrish. As despite the 6 runs, his strikeout numbers are right there with Springer. Parrish with 6 now. So now the Mustangs shortstop, Mason Tidwell. Barton Parrish now with 7 strikeouts following that one, and a first pitch misses outside to Tidwell. Mason 2 for 2. A double, a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. And pops up the 1-0. Second baseman camping under it and will bring it in for the 3rd out. So a long ball from Braden Bennett adds 1 more to the Mustangs' lead as we head to the 5th inning. It's Loretto 6, Muscle Shoals 1. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Lee.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Have you
ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Gary Lamb Field, about to start the 5th inning. Braden Bennett, the long ball in the bottom half of the 4th, added one more onto this Mustangs lead, making it 6-1. Kason Springer looking to keep it going on the mound as he's back out for his 5th inning of work. 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 10 strikeouts, 56 pitches, 44 strikes, an insane ratio.
Now batting number 24, Ryan Fike.
So 6, 7, 8 due up for Muscle Shoals as it will be Ryan Fike. And he'll take a first pitch called strike on the outside corner. Springer working quickly the 0-1. Little half swing. They're going to say he did not go around. Ball 1. The 1-1. That one popped up. And that one's going to get out back behind the Muscle Shoals dugout. They're down the first base line. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ryan Fike. And Fike able to foul that one off as he stays alive with 2 strikes. Springer will step off. Quickly back to work, the 1-2. Swung on, foul. And Fike battling the Trojans DH. Again, Fike 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And staying alive there. Can't. As Springer having a tough time getting rid of Fike. And for Muscle Shoals, this is the best case scenario, trying to run the pitch count of Springer up. The 1-2. That one's popped up. Charging in from first, Ellis makes the play. The Mustangs defense able to dispatch Ryan Fike as the leadoff man is down here in the 5th.
Number 4, Griffin Hollis.
Griffin Hollis, the first baseman, back up. Hollis 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch in there for a called strike. No, did call it a ball. 1-0. And that one, no doubt about it. Fastball down the middle for strike 1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. And Springer, after the first pitch misses, gets 2 strikes back and quickly takes back the lead in the count. The 1-2. Fouled back into the netting. That one swung on and missed. Kason Springer making 11 strikeouts for the senior lefty. Dispatches Hollis for the second time today. And due up the pitcher, Gavin Parrish. Has had an outstanding evening himself. Barring hasn't issued any free passes other than that hit by pitch. Other than a couple location problems as he swings and misses on the first pitch right there, and a couple of plays where his defense has maybe let him down a little bit. He's done a good job. The 0-1. That one misses inside. And the 1-1. That one swung on foul. And once again, a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Springer, the 1-2. Same result as that one's fouled off out of play. One ball, 2 strikes from Springer. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 2. Two swung on and miss, and Kason Springer give him 2 strikeouts in the inning, make it 12 here on the evening through 5 innings. The Mustangs will bring their bats back to the plate when we return. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
And we're back here at Loretto, bottom of the 5th inning. As the Mustangs out to a 6-1 lead over Muscle Shoals. Kason Springer is having a dandy of a day on the mound. The senior lefty threw 5 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 12 strikeouts. Back out for his 5th inning of work, Gavin Parrish, 4 innings, 9 hits, 6 runs, all 6 earned. No walks to 7 strikeouts there for Muscle Shoals. 3, 4, 5 due up for the Mustangs, Springer, Ellis, and Tucker. Kason Springer will lead things off, 2 for 2. A double and a single, 2 RBIs. And we'll come up with the bases empty. Trying to add a little cushion to that Mustangs 5-run lead, and sends that one foul out to left field, and it will land in the Mustangs bullpen. So 0-1 to Springer. Takes that pitch outside for ball 1. And the 1-1. Breaking ball stays outside for ball 2. 2-1. That one swung on up the middle and gets through the diving reach of Hudson Jones. And Kason Springer, his third hit of the day. Leadoff man reaches. Raleigh Ellis due up. The Mustangs first baseman as Kalen Goins back in to run for Kason Springer. Again, Raleigh Ellis due up. The Mustangs first baseman, 1 for 2, single, a stolen base, struck out. And it seems we are about to have a pitching change here for Muscle Shoals. Again, mound visits brought to you by McDonald's HVAC. So while the Trojans go to the bullpen, we're going to take a quick break and allow their starter to warm up, their new relief pitcher to warm up. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
And we are back here on the X Sports Network. Hudson James, the new arm on the mound for Muscle Shoals. And the right-hander has a bit of an interesting delivery. As you see here, has that submarine kind of sidewinder approach. And, you talk about things you don't see in high school often. It's definitely you have some guys with some herky-jerky kind of releases, but this is something that's going to be completely new for Raleigh Ellis. Again, prior to that, Kason Springer was able to reach on a single, as he was the last batter that Gavin Parrish faced. Line's not final, obviously, is responsible for the runner at first, but Parrish, 4 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, 7 strikeouts. And first pitch ran inside for ball 1. The 1-0 Ellis pops that one up foul. And that one will get out of play. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Raleigh Ellis. The pitch from James, and that one is foul, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As it does seem like this release from Hudson James is causing some problems for Ellis at the plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Runner heading for second, and Goins will get there. So the first strikeout for James. Second time Ellis is struck out. First out here in the 5th. Runner in scoring position, though, for John Tucker. Tucker hasn't had his best night at the plate tonight, over 2 strikeouts, but has a chance to change that right here. First pitch called for strike one. James coming with the 0-1. In there for strike two. So 0-2 to John Tucker, the Mustangs' third baseman. That one frozen for strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts for James. Make it 3 tonight for Tucker. 2 down here in the inning. And it'll be Cooper Burleson trying to keep the 2-out rally going for the Mustangs. They look to add some insurance runs here in the later goings. First pitch low and in for ball one. And the 0-1. Pardon, the 1-0 in there for strike one. The 1-1 to Burleson, foul off.
Here in just a minute. Just half minute. Go ahead and out.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Burleson trying to add some more onto this Mustangs lead. The 1-2. Swung on. Down the line at third. Fire across in time. Good stretch made at first by Hollis. And that will do it for the inning. So the Mustangs do get the leadoff man on with Case and Springer. But the next 3 are dispatched by Hudson James, the new pitcher out of the bullpen. We'll head to the 6th inning when we return. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Looking for a new home built with quality you can trust? At Mid-10 Homes, we don't just build houses, we build the place your family will call home. We take pride in our look, specializing in custom homes and offering new home sales because we're from here too. Locally owned and serving Lawrence County, Tennessee. From blueprints to finishing touches, our quality and attention to detail is next to none. Call owner Dylan Brazier today at 931-279-1287.
I'm Philip Heatherwood, proud to announce to you that I'm running for county executive of Lawrence County, Tennessee.
I've lived here my entire life. I've always been a mechanic and a farmer. I've also been privileged to serve for the last 6 years as commissioner for District 12.
If you're ready for leadership, for someone that's lived it, worked it, and fought for it here at home in our county, I appreciate your support. God bless you, God bless your families, God bless our county. Now let's get to work.
Case and Springer back out there for his 6th inning of work. And to put things in perspective, there have been 15 outs the Mustangs defensively have made, and Kaysen has 12 of them via strikeout. And he'll start off Vance with the first, Wes Vance, the second baseman, with a first pitch strike. 9-1-2 go the Trojans here in the 6th. The next pitch in there for strike 2. The 0-2 swung on and missed, make it strikeout number 13 for Kaysen Springer. As he goes back to the top of the Muscle Shoals order with Tate Jones. Jones, an error and reached on an error as the leadoff man in the game, came around to score. But 0 for 2 with that error and a strikeout. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. So Springer evens the count up to Tate Jones, the Muzzle Shoals center fielder. Right-hand bat wearing the number 26 as he takes that 1-1 in the dirt for ball 2. Two one. Outside corner for strike 2. Next pitch fouled off into the netting. Keeps it 2 balls, 2 strikes as pitch number 80 there from Case and Springer. Final from Lawrenceburg. Lawrence County 4, Marshall County 1. So I believe Lawrence County now has at least clinched a share of the regular season district title. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Make it strikeout number 14 for Case and Springer. As the senior is on a roll. Another strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. 2 down.
Number 11, Hudson Jones.
At top of the 5th, Forest right now a 5-4 lead over Summertown. And that one lifted out to left field. Charging on is Bennett, and he will bring that in for the 3rd out. So the Mustangs pitching stays dominant. Another 1-2-3 inning as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning when we return. You're watching Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
In 2018 and again in 2022, you elected me to be your sheriff. You elected me to lead with experience, fairness, and accountability. Since then, I've worked every day to defend your individual rights, protect your families and your property, and use your taxpayer dollars responsibly. Focused on results and committed to doing the job the right way. I'm proud of what we've accomplished together. Supporting and training our deputies, being tough on crime, fair with citizens, and implementing effective jail programs. I'm a working sheriff, a constitutional sheriff, and I'm committed to continuing the job that you've trusted me to do.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here at Gary Lamb Field, the bottom of the 6th inning. Underway as the Mustangs back up to bat. Leading things off here in the 6th. It'll be Aaron, Thompson, Bennett, the outfielders. So Jaden Aaron, the Mustangs right fielder, is 1 for 1, a single run scored. Was hit by a pitch his 2nd time up and was caught stealing. So Aaron looks to keeping his groove on the mound as that one's grounded foul down the 3rd baseline. And again, the Mustangs having a hard time with Hudson James, the submarine pitcher. And in there for strike 2. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed. A drop third strike. Gets by the catcher. Aaron heading down to first, and he'll reach. So a drop third strike that ends up in Jaden Aaron standing up on first, his third time reaching tonight. And the leadoff man on for the Mustangs, as it's Dylan Thompson. Thompson 0 for 2, reached on an error, came around to score, flew out to the center fielder. Looks to get things going here in the bottom of the 6th. Shows bunt, gets it down, a beautiful bunt down the first baseline. Pitcher fields, and there's nobody covering first. The second baseman, Vance, got a late jump on it as the first baseman came charging in, Griffin Hollis. And Thompson uses that elite speed to get down the line. Runners on first and second now, as Thompson reaches on the bunt single. Braden Bennett back up for his third time, 1 for 2, a strikeout and a home run. Bennett crushed one to left field back in that 4th inning, the lone run that came in that 4th inning, and wants to keep things going. Takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. The 1-0. That one way outside. A really good job there by Vance, Will Vance, the catcher, to stay in front of that one. As that one gets to the backstop, runners are advancing to second and third with nobody out. And if you're Muscle Shoals, that is the last thing you want to see. If you're the Mustangs, though, you take that every pitch. 2-0. That one misses again, ball 3. Throw back to second, but Aaron is going to get there safely. So hitters count here to Bennett. 3 balls, no strikes. And that one in there for strike 1. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Braden Bennett. The 3-1. That one off the end of the bat. Throw to second and a double play. What an excellent play by the first baseman, Griffin Hollis. The line shot right to him. Goes back to second for 2. And now runners on first with just a runner on first now with 2 outs. So unfortunate there for Bennett. So the L3-6 double play. As we do have a mound visit going on here for Muscle Shoals. Again, all mound visits brought to you by McDonald's HVAC. And honestly, nothing to complain about for Muscle Shoals. Really, other than the Braden Bennett home run, it has been shut down ever since the Mustangs put up that 3 spot in the second. As we go back to the top of the order with Grant Fisher. Fisher 1 for 3, a single, 2 strikeouts. Looking to do something with Thompson, the runner on first.
Number 1, Grant Fisher.
So Fisher takes a first pitch strike. Vance popped up quickly, but Thompson was able to get back to first before the throw. And Vance, we've seen, has a great arm behind the dish. 0-1, Thompson taken off. That one swung on and lifted out to shallow center field. The center fielder, Jones, charges on and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So the Mustangs get the first 2 on, but a double play gets the momentum back for Muscle Shoals as we head to the top of the 7th. The last chance for the Trojans when we return. You're watching Mustangs Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrence County, it's time to put your health first at the Healthy Laco Wellness Expo. Join us on Friday, May the 1st at First Choice Health from 8 to 11 a.m. or from 2 to 6 p.m. And we have something for everyone. We're offering low-cost blood work starting at just $10, plus free screenings for blood pressure,
Jack
dental
Vandergriff
health,
on the mound.
stroke assessment, while discovering the complete system of care that you have available right here in Lawrenceburg. And this year, we're even calling on all of our student athletes. They'll get to experience our new performance zone, where our students will get their free TSSAA sports physicals and learn about proper fueling and recovery from our expert physical therapists. We'll be located at 2121 North Locust Avenue. You can visit us online at southerntnlawrenceburg.com or give us a call at 931-762-6571. We'll see you at Healthy Loco Expert Care right here in Lawrenceburg.
There's no job too small, no job too big for Evers Construction and Plumbing. We specialize in all your commercial, residential, and industrial plumbing needs. You can trust our trained and qualified service technicians for repair and installation, including repipes, gas line repair and installation, filter systems, drain cleaning, and camera inspection. There's plumbing, then there's Evers Plumbing. Professional, quick, efficient. Make your appointment today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Last opportunity here for the Trojans as we start the 7th inning. New arm on the mound for the Mustangs, Jack Avery Vandergriff, coming in to pitch the 7th. And an absolute dandy of a game from Kason Springer, as his final line: 6 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks to 14 strikeouts, 84 pitches, 66 strikes. And Vandergriff will start with a first pitch fastball that misses upstairs for ball 1. Next pitch misses also up, as that is Bo Ritter getting an at-bat here. Half swing, they're going to say he went around. 2 balls, 1 strike. Vandergriff coming set the 2-1, and that one is fouled back into the netting. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got him with the elevated fastball. Another strikeout for the Mustangs pitching staff. First for Vandergriff, 15 for the staff tonight. 1 down here in the top of the 7th.
Number 3, Will Vance.
As Will Vance coming up to bat. First pitch called, strike there. Vance has had a very successful night, an RBI single, a drop third strike, and he was unable to reach. Has a 0-1 count here. And that one shot out into right field, and it's going to be a tough play and drop in front of Aaron. Another base hit, and Will Vance has been the offense tonight for Muscle Shoals, but make it both hits.
Number 9, Jackson Jacobs.
So the third baseman, Jacobs, coming up for his third at-bat of the night, 0 for 2, has a line out and a strikeout. And Vandergriff misses upstairs with the fastball. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. So Vandergriff, a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Jackson Jacobs. Next pitch. That one in the dirt, ball 2. Below's able to hop on that one quick enough to keep Vance over there at first. And Mustangs will have a kind of a doubleheader coming up on Thursday. We'll have a half game to make up the rest of the game that they didn't get to complete at Battle Creek last Thursday, and then the full game that was scheduled as normal. I'll get the times for those and update y'all with that on probably, my guess will be Exports Live tomorrow. Would be the tomorrow afternoon would be the first that we can get that information out. The 2-2 taken on the outside corner, back pick to first, and it's going to get away down the line. Aaron able to get behind that one. Vance scoots to second, and now a runner in scoring position, and it takes away the double play ball. So the back pick from Veloz gets away from Ellis at first. As Veloz goes up there to have a quick word with Vandegrift. As it's now a full count to Jacobs. Will Vance now at second. The 3-2. In there for strike 3. Bit of a delayed call from a home plate umpire, but a second strikeout for Vandegrift. Second time Jacobs has gone down tonight. And he thinks he should be walking to first right now, and he may have a pretty good argument. Pitch looked a little high, but nothing we hadn't seen called a strike at one point tonight. And the Mustangs pitching staff, 16 strikeouts on the night. And the Mustangs, they've been no stranger to striking out either. 10 strikeouts tonight have gone the Mustangs batters as the first pitch misses to Ryan Fike. Fike over to a pop out and a strikeout. The designated hitter for the Trojans. Vandegrift's 1-0 just misses for ball 2. And actually, we do have a pinch batter. That is Nick Grissom, the left fielder, getting an at-bat in place of Fike, the DH. Fike actually batted for Grissom for the first couple of at-bats. And Grissom swings there on the 2-0. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two 2-1 from Vandegrift. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Mustangs potentially just 1 strike away from ending this one and picking up a win against Muscle Shoals. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Vandegrift. That one remains upstairs. Full count once more. The 3-2. Maybe have been a little lower than the last pitch, but it will be ball 4. Grissom will walk down to first, and now 2 on with 2 outs. Another pinch hitter coming in for.
Now batting number 23, Eli Borden.
This one will be batting in place of Griffin Hollis. It'll be number 23, Eli Borden. First pitch from Vandegrift swung on foul. So Vandegrift ahead in the count with the first pitch strike. Now the 0-1. And there for strike 2. Runners on first and second, a 0-2 count to Eli Borden, the pinch hitter for Muscle Shoals, looking to prevent being the last out of this one. The 0-2 from Vandegrift swung on and foul. So Mustangs chasing it, but it will get out of play. So runners will return to first and second. As Vandegrift looks to slam the door shut on this one. The 0-2 swung on, lifted left field. It will drop foul just out of the reach of Bennett. Again, Borden a little late on the past two Vandegrift fastballs. The 0-2 just misses in the dirt, looking to fish him right there. But Borden able to hold up, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses inside, 2-2. Two from Vandegrift. Swung on, ripped down the right field line, and it's going to get through a base hit. First run coming around is Vance. He will score, and they will hold the runners up at second and third. A 2-out, 2 RBI double from Eli Borden, the pinch hitter. So Vance comes around to score. Borden on second. Grissom on third. As Hudson James due up back to the and looks like Coach Curtis coming out to have a quick discussion with Vandegrift. Again, maybe not Vandegrift's most efficient outing. But it does look like Vandegrift will stay in the game. Just having a meeting with his infield is Coach Curtis right now. Again, just trying to calm things down. 2 outs, runners on second and third in a 6-2 ball game here. Hudson James will bat in place of the pitcher spot. Gavin Parrish 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in that role. Coach Curtis out with a quick word with Vandegrift to make sure that can try to be the case here. Again, as this one's gotten a little close here at the end. First pitch swung on and missed. A huge home run hack there from James. The 0-1 misses away, ball 1. And these Trojan bats being very patient, forcing Vandegrift to throw strikes. The 1-1 stays upstairs, ball 2. Again, first base open. If James was to reach, that would bring the tying run to the plate. 2-1 misses upstairs, ball 3. And Vandegrift really struggling out of the bullpen for the Mustangs as they look to pick up a win here on Monday night. But we'll need one more out to do so. The 3-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. The third straight full count. Vandegrift comes set the payoff pitch. Had a miss upstairs, ball 4. And now the tying run coming to the plate for Muscle Shoals.
Now batting number 27, Lincoln Puckett.
Lincoln Puckett batting in place of Wes Vance. Vance 0 for 2, a fly, a pop out, and a strikeout. Puckett, his first at bat of the game. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 for Vandergrift. Swung on and missed for strike two. Now what has been the bugaboo, that third elusive strike. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, and Vandergrift slams the door shut on Muscle Shoals, but not without getting the heart rates up a little bit. Vandergrift gets 3 strikeouts in the inning, and the Mustangs pitching staff finishes with 17 on the night. But that will do it. Our final score here from Loretto. It is Loretto 6, Muscle Shoals 2. Mustangs improve to 13-8 on the season. Muscle Shoals will fall to 7-20. That will be their final regular season record. The Mustangs will be back at home on Thursday, where they will play a game and a half against Battle Creek. We will have both of those here on the X Sports Network. So for Michael Marks, we're saying good night from Gary Lamb Field. Everyone have a good night.
This is the X Sports Network.